Yes, so welcome to the talk. It's always a pleasure being here. I'm always happy to be here. Now, as I look at my banana leaf, I can see it is written in First John 2:15 to 17. So let us see what we are talking about here by reading this particular scripture. This will be my top scripture, I should say, for the night. So let's start reading. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of Yah abideth forever. This is the word of Yah. Now, the world. What the world contains? The world contains material things, basically. The world contains false deities. The world contains evil and wickedness in high and low places. Okay? Now, we look at what is actually happening in the world. What are the priorities of people in this world right now as it is? Well, it is power, wealth, basically, people strive to get power, people strive to get wealth, people spend all their lives trying to accumulate wealth and power and influence and stuff like that. Why? Because that is the lust. The lust of the eyes. You see it, you want it. You didn't born wanting these things. But as you grow, you start seeing people has it, so you want to have it too. Lust of the flesh. Lust of the flesh don't necessarily have to be sex encounters. Okay? But what you do, what you crave in your flesh, in your mind, what you want, this physical thing, you lust over and you sell your soul for. That is what is in the world, my friend. And we have to be careful. I mean, come on, the scripture said that like, if you follow those lusts and those cravings and those so-called ambition to get rich and powerful and stuff, the Father is not in you. You see, you cannot contain the spirit of our Elohim within you in that condition. It won't happen. It just won't happen. You see, most of you always like to talk, you all pray. Okay, that is words. But then we need some action. You see, it have to have the action. It's the way you live. The way you worship our Elohim will make the difference. You see, most of you even claim to be born again. Most of you claim to be people who worship in the Most High. You go to church and everything like that. No. You're not doing that. That is a show. Hence the reason when the day comes and the Most High tells you that he doesn't know you, you will get a shock of your life. You see, instead of we spending all our time and energy trying to accumulate wealth, trying to accumulate monies and stuff like that. Why not spend this time? Seriously, why not spend that time trying to better yourself as a person? Trying to be the person that you could walk, in the approval of our Elohim. That when you walk, he could be pleased with you instead of trying to walk so people will be pleased with you. Trying to walk in such a way that you will be accepted by people. People will look at you as a success because, yes, you grow up your children and they get rich. Yes, you accumulate a whole pile of money and stuff like that. So you are rated as a success on the face of the earth. And you walk around all puff up and with your pride and everything like that. That is not what the Most High want of you. He didn't put you here for that. That is the lowest form of humanity. So hear this. The scripture said, and it is written, do not be conformed to this world, but be ye transformed with the renewing of your mind, that ye may know the will of our Elohim. Now let me tell you something. From day one, the Most High tell you about the world. He said, do not be conformed to it, but that is what you did. That is what most of you do. You get yourself in there and you are happy there. That is where you want to be. You hate to walk alone. You hate to feel ostracized. Well, nobody don't really like to feel ostracized. But most of you will do anything to find yourself in a group. It doesn't matter what. Find yourself in a place where you think you will be feeling happy and comfortable. The loneliest place for me is in a crowd. Believe that. But most of you will do anything to be initiated in groups and friendship and stuff like that. The Most High, or Elohim, when he sent his son here, his son never used to roll like that. Most of the time, he is by himself praying. When he is in biggest trouble, there is nobody to help him because they can't handle his troubles. It's as simple as that. When he need them the most, they're either sleeping or they're just denying him. You understand? And he was never trying to be all that, trying to give up his mission and be as weak as them. No. But most of us out here, most of you, you'll do anything. You'll sell your parents to be part of a group. You'll entertain hatred to be part of a group. Because what? You want to be conformed to this world. You'll do everything to conform to this world. But he said, do not be conformed to this world, but be ye transformed. So what do you have to transform? Be ye transformed with the renewing of your mind. Because you born with a mind that is weak. You born with a mind that is wicked. A heart that is wicked. No, seriously. So yes, the heart of man is desperately wicked. But then if you die like that, you will go to hell. Seriously. You see, you have to spend that time you have on the face of the earth to clean up that. Clean up your heart. Clean up your mind. Clean up your soul. That is what it comes to. That is what it comes down to. You see, maybe if there wasn't sin and wickedness in this world, you could have do whatever you want without sinning. Because the things you would have done would have been within the reason of things as it would have been. You understand? No, it's not the time for that. What most people fighting for, and it's really and truly not the time for that. And it's funny because in everything you do in this world right now, there are always just distractions. You have to be strong right now. You have to really put on the whole armor of the Most High, because all where you turn is a distraction to distract you. And when you get one distraction, and you go to catch up yourself, is the next one again, and that's the way it is going constantly. currently they have all different kind of holidays and every other thing for you to look forward to. You have to drop it. You have to walk away from it. You say you gotta be in this world, but not of this world. You know, I'm not saying that you don't have to work, because you say by the sweat of thy brow thou shalt eat bread. You know, but then at the end of the day, most of you dedicate 99% of your lives trying to work to get more bread and more bread, and storing bread and storing bread, and having a barn full of bread, not knowing that, who knows, maybe tonight could be your last. You see, we have to be very, 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 very careful, you know. And if we are not careful, believe me when I tell you, there'll be a whole lot of loss taking place. Okay, so we have to be like really careful. Yes, there is a reason why the scripture say to store your treasures in heaven, where moths and thieves and rust and everything else cannot get at it. There is a reason for that. And that is what you have to spend your whole life doing. You have to spend your whole life storing that treasures in heaven. You see, that is what will speak for you. Not your money, not your house, not your car. That is what will speak for you. Okay? So be at peace, be blessed. I will most definitely see you in another video. Have a wonderful night.